Hi everyone! In order to log in to the David Brewer Elementary Continuous Learning site, you need to make sure that you are logged into an LV Pioneers Google account. This would be your student's Google account. Once you have logged into Google, then you'll be able to access the site. This is the site for the whole school. There's information about our continuous learning plan. If you scroll down, you'll see links to each one of the grade level sites where you will find information about your students' academic responsibilities. We're going to go to 5th grade, so I'm going to click on 5th grade. This is the 5th grade continuous learning site. On the home page, we're going to have all of the must-dos. In order to see the must-dos, these are the things that your students must do each day. You're going to click on the words must-dos. That'll open up in a Google Doc, and there is a table for each day of the week. Within the table, you'll see activity, links and resources, supplies, and notes. Under the activity, this is what your student will be doing. So Zearn is our math website. In order to access that, you can click here on this link, and it will take you to the Zearn website. Under supplies, you will see any supplies that your student will need to complete the assigned activity. So for Zearn, scratch paper and pencil and setting a timer on the Chromebook are going to be supplies your student will need. The student should work on this activity for about 30 minutes. Read and respond, this assignment can be found in Google Classroom. You will need to go to your student's teacher's Google Classroom site in order to see the activity. Here's the supplies, and again, in the notes, we'll put an estimated time frame. For writing, this activity is journaling, and the journal assignment can be found in Google Classroom. Going back to the David Brewer 5th grade continuous learning page, you'll see at the top up here different pages associated with the site. So may-dos, when your student is finished with all of the must-dos, if they would like more work or you would like them to do more work, you can click on may-dos, and there will be a list of a table of activities for your student to complete. These will be social studies and science based, and as well as some STEM type activities. Extensions will come at a later date. That is going to be an extension on the may-dos. So these are going to be more project-based learning type activities that are going to require a little bit more parent involvement. Again, both the may-dos and the extensions are optional. They do not need to be completed. Teacher contact, the subpages are for each one of the 5th grade teachers. So if we click on Mrs. Lindner and Miss Vanderpool, it'll take you to our contact page. Our office hours will be listed here. It says here 8:30 to 3:30. That will change next week. We will have 4 hours of office hours during the course of a day. And then we can also be reached, you can set up a time to Zoom us that we can be reached outside of those office hours. If you would like to join the office hour, all you have to do is click here where it says here, or down here where it says Zoom, click on this link underneath that, and that will take you directly to our office on Zoom. We can also be reached by text or phone call, and here's the number that you can reach me at. And then email, here is the email that I can be reached at as well. We've also included a link to our Google Classroom, Room 204, which your students will need for many of their assignments on the must-dos, and a link to Seesaw, Room 204, which students will also need to complete must-dos. Resources and links has subpages as well. Virtual field trips. These are optional, not required, so if you're looking for something for your student to work on, they can take a virtual field trip. There's read-alouds. We're going to post the read aloud for the week that your student will need to listen to here, as well as other read alouds. Again, these read alouds down here are optional, so if you're looking for something in addition to what they've been assigned, those can be accessed. And then anchor charts. These are any anchor charts that your students will need for the assignments as well as previous assignments. They'll be housed here in addition to Google Classroom. If you click on the Resources and Links tab, it'll take you to the home page for resources and links. These are the resources and links that we use most frequently in class. So Clever, which should automatically open when your student logs into the Chromebook. This is a link in case your student is working from a different computer. Reflex Math, Epic, Typing.com. Zearn is also linked here, so these are just frequently used links and resources. Under Videos, this is an archive of video lessons we've created. Your student can access the assigned videos in Google Classroom or through the videos link here. Archived is where we will place the previous week's must-do lists if for any reason you need to reference back to those. The most important parts of the website that you will need to, or that you will utilize the most, are going to be the home page with the must-dos linked and the teacher contact for Mrs. Lindner and Miss Vanderpool in order to get a hold of us. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out and contact either myself or Miss Vanderpool. Thank you.